After reading the various articles provided, I have concluded that internet safety should be an essential part of everyone's lives. First, we need to make ourselves aware of the various social media sites and be careful as to what we should and should not share with others. Two, it is essential to keep our emails and passwords for online communication, banking, and shopping difficult to guess. Third, cell phone main screens should have a difficult password on them so others can't use the phone. Fourth, cyberbullying can happen to anyone and everyone should know what to do and who to contact if it does happen. Finally, everyone needs to be a good global citizen by being respectful to others by use of appropriate language and not condemning other people's views. As a future educator, there are various ways to guide my students in the practice of internet safety inside and outside my classroom. At the beginning of the year, I would explain the school's acceptable use policy and how it applies to my classroom. This would include a pledge being signed by me, the teacher, the student, and his or her parents or guardians outlining what is acceptable use of electronic devices. This would be inclusive of the consequences leveled by the severity of the infraction. Then the students and I would spend a unit on internet safety discussing topics from protecting one's identity to procedures students need to follow when encountering unacceptable material on the web. Through role modeling unacceptable and acceptable behavior, students can learn how to protect themselves and others when using 21st century tools. Next is essential I be a good role model by practicing responsible net citizenship when communicating with others. Furthermore, as an educator, I need to interact with parents, administrations, and fellow staff by sharing appropriate information and respecting student confidentiality. The NetSmart website provides excellent resources for teachers, parents, communities, and children to learning about online safety. I plan to utilize some of the lesson plans and videos when I become a teacher, since I believe each student truly needs to learn how to be aware of internet safety in the ever-changing 21st century world. Another advantage to NetSmart is the site frequently updates to provide the latest information. As to the online educator training for digital citizenship, I believe it is essential for not only educator, but for parents and guardians should also watch and learn. This site is sponsored by Disney and provides a great online resources for all those who interact with children on a daily basis. The information provided on both the website and training provided me new insights to help my students succeed and thrive as successful digital citizens in the ever-changing 21st century world. In the article, Youth Internet Safety, Risks, Responses, and Research Recommendations, the authors address how some of the most common internet issues should be addressed by parents, teachers, and the community. Each of the issues, cyberbullying, sexual solicitation, unwanted exposure to sexual content, the role of privacy, parent and community involvement, and finally, intergenerational gaps in attitudes toward internet safety provide explanations on how common, reasons, anticipation, and managing, and what still needs to be done. The authors did an excellent job by finding out how other countries, New Zealand, Australia, Netherlands, and the European Union address those issues. However, I feel the data provided needs to be updated more frequently so all those concerned can best help our youth online. Additionally, I found myself personally wanting to know more on how to use demographics in helping my future students learn, experience, or cope with internet safety concerns and/or issues.